Okay, now we are recording. So go ahead and mute your mics, you guys, unless you have some questions. Feel free to jump in. I'm going to give you some information on LuLaRoe and then open it up for Q&A in the end, okay? Okay, so I've got my husband here, Josh.
Hello.
Hi. He's going to help us out, you guys. So he's the man's perspective on this business. We've been in it for 9 months in July this month. We've been planning for it much longer than 9 months, but we've been planning for it for about a year now. There is a queue time that you wait when you sign up and submit your paperwork after you find a sponsor. There's a queue time of 8 to 12 weeks. You don't have to pay anything while you're in the queue. You get to just work with your sponsor one-on-one and meet your team and plan for your business. And this time is such a blessing. What I have done, you guys will be able to find this on YouTube too. I'm going to post it to my YouTube account. It's LuLaRoe Christine Teigen. So can you guys hear me okay? Is somebody on a cell phone maybe? Because I'm hearing some noise. Some feedback, and that's usually from a cell phone. Just to be sure. Okay. So you'll be able to find this video. So if you loved it or you want to share it with somebody, please feel free. I'll help get you there if you need some more help. My name is Christine. And hi, Stacy. I see your beautiful face. And this is my husband, Josh. And so, like I said, we've been in LuLaRoe for about 9 months officially. The queue time, we were in the queue for 8 weeks. We bought a house in that time. As your sponsor, it's so super important, you guys, for you to find a sponsor that you feel like you can relate to and do life with. So don't feel like just because you're on this call that I need to be the one if you decide to go forward with LuLaRoe. That is not the case at all. I want to be sure that we mesh really well. And so as what I have to offer my future team members is I will walk you through the process, and then we're going to kind of go over some frequently asked questions today. That's my outline, what I typically share in these webinars. And then I have a checklist to send every person who signs up under me on my team, and it's to get you through the queue. So it's a queue checklist to keep you focused and busy for those 8 weeks so that you feel productive and ready for your launch. So that's kind of something that I love to offer my girls. I give you a sheet full of links of where I bought everything for my business. You can choose to buy the same things or not, but I know when I was going through it, that was really helpful to be able to have somebody tell me, hey, this is where I got my stuff. And so I do have that to offer my girls. Okay, so LuLaRoe, you guys, it's super exciting. You probably thought maybe you've been in a direct sales. Maybe you're thinking about, hey, this is a great opportunity. I want to work from home. Maybe you have kids. I've got 3 girls. And so all those things were running through my mind. And I really took a good month just to pray about what direct sales in-home business it is that I would join. And I have to say, as soon as we discovered LuLaRoe, it was like hands down. It beat the other guys out of the water. Just their business model and their policy and how they love people. And there's genuinely no competition between retailers in LuLaRoe. That is magical and it's special. So, and then once I found out our commission was pretty much 60%, you can't even get a company out there that will be able to offer commission something even near 60%. Most of them are around 25%, somewhere in that range. So I have crazy hair. I never know what to do with it, so it's all over the place. I'm sorry. But anyway, so once we realized that, we kind of funneled down our options from several companies because we wanted to invest our money into something that was going to be profitable and that would work. And so we didn't want this to be just we tried and then closed the doors, 6 months down the road. I honestly feel I get a lot from girls that contact me. They want to know the startup costs. Okay, you guys, it is a little bit high. It's between $5,000 and $6,000 to start up. But what you're buying is your inventory. So please understand that it is a higher price than most $99 to join companies. But you have to spend the money truly to make the money. And so you're buying your inventory. LuLaRoe is not making any kind of cash on you. They're not like, there's no administrative fees or things that they're collecting. There's no tiny print. There's no secret hidden charges. It is what it is. You are buying your inventory, and that's the cost you pay to start up. So you're looking your initial startup. I have my notes, guys. I'm going to kind of go over that. I like notes. It keeps me on track. Your initial startup is between $5,000 to $6,000. You're buying your product. You're not buying a kit, and you're not buying into the business. So that is your actual inventory. You need the inventory to be able to sell. This business is so fun. It is so simple, you guys. It is so, so simple. I tend to overthink things, and 9 months of this business has taught me that it's very, very basic. You buy at wholesale and you sell at retail. Like, you don't even need a business background. You just need you and your personality and a drive to want this bad enough. So, super exciting that it's that simple. It really is that simple. You can make this business be whatever you want to be. You can have it be 5 hours a week. You can have it be 60 hours a week. You can have it be somewhere in between. It just depends how much money you want to make. I know personally, when we started, my goal, my girls are going to a private school, and their tuition is about $500 a month. And after a couple months, I was able to write the whole year. Like, I could pay for the whole year. It blew us out of the water when we were making our first sales, and we had like a $600 pop-up, and we had only sold a few items. And I remember looking at these few items and being like, I can't believe we just made $300. That's about half. That's what we figure mentally. It's more towards 60%, but just half, just for it to make it easy. And that was the most fun I've ever had, making $300. I could not believe it. So big things. This business has caused us to dream, you guys, in ways that we didn't even think were possible. It has shown me I love business and I love women, and I have something to offer, and to help them feel beautiful. My why of joining LuLaRoe is to have a team. I very, very, very much wanted my team. I have 12, almost 13 girls on my team. The 13th should be joining this week. She's just submitting her paperwork. And every one of them have amazing things to offer. I give them the rein to, if they feel good, if they feel like they've conquered something, I just give them total permission to take the stage and to talk to our team or to encourage our team. We are all team players. I constantly tell them I am not up here. I am down here with you guys. And we are all learning together, because I definitely don't have this figured out. But I have a heart for my team, and it's very much just a reason why I wanted to join LuLaRoe. I had been a stay-at-home mom for 12 years. I started to live in my cave, and it started to get really dark and not happy. Some of you might be able to relate to that. And I just really wanted an outlet for me. I wanted an avenue where I could have women coming to my house to shop, and that it would give me a social life beyond anything that I ever dreamed of. And so that's what I wanted. And that's probably why I was chasing my team so bad, is because I wanted that community. And I knew that if I focused my energy and my time on my community and my tribe, then my family would benefit. So a lot of women enter this business with their families in mind, and that was definitely on my radar. But I knew that if I loved people really well, then my family would be blessed. And it's true, they have been very blessed. So that's kind of a little bit about us and my background. I'm skipping around. I'm going, this is what I do, you guys. I have so many squirrel moments. It's not even funny. But anyway, so we have 3 girls. We originally started with a boutique. This is my Lula room. Can't see many clothes around, but we have 6 racks, guys. This is a room in our house. We have 6 racks that we wheel in when we're not hosting pop-ups, and then we wheel them out when we are hosting pop-ups. We started this business with people primarily coming to our house and the public and everything else, because we just didn't want to haul clothes and do that whole thing. That's a lot of work. But now, after 9 months, we're missing that aspect. We've started to invest our time and schedule fundraisers, and we are falling in love with fundraisers. It's something that I am really passionate about, to help a cause and help women feel beautiful and grow my business at the same time has been so much fun. So that's kind of the avenue our business is taking. We are going now to people. So we are leaving the house. We are researching a mobile boutique right now. So a way that we can still have our clothes in our house, but also have our clothes in a trailer or a box van or something that makes it easy to be able to go to people. So that's kind of, we've learned how much we really like to be around people, how much fun it is to send them into a dressing room with so many outfits and have them come out with an armful and a big old smile on their face. It's the best feeling ever. So that's kind of where our business is heading. Definitely not expect the unexpected with this, okay? So I'm a planner by nature, and I need to know what the end result is before I commit to the first step. And that's just kind of how I am. And this business has taught me a lot that you can't do that necessarily. That it is a gift every single day, because you don't know where it's going to go or the people you're going to meet, and who you're going to be blessed with and who you get to bless. So I've given the reins completely over to God and let him just take that. And it's been a lot of fun. So, okay. So I talked about the startup cost, and I want you guys to remember or think about, hey, when you start a company, like if we were to start our own business and it was a fashion business, how much it would cost to rent that storefront, to pay the rent, or to rent the storefront, to pay for the utilities, to pay for any modifications to that space, to pay for advertising and signs and licensing and all of that. You still need licensing. We're going through that with LuLaRoe when we go mobile, but not to the extent that you would need for a brick and mortar store. So this $5,000 to $6,000 cost, you guys, is so far less. So far less compared to what you would pay. And then that storefront might work out. It might not work out. And with LuLaRoe, if you guys fill your calendar and invest in your inventory, you cannot fail. You seriously cannot. It is almost a foolproof business if you do those things. We were very successful right out of the gate because of the name, because of LuLaRoe. It's 4 years old. It was started in Corona, California, and it has taken off. Women are obsessed with LuLaRoe. They are becoming obsessed, and it is a household name very, very much. So a fun example is we went to take to my nail lady, we went to take little Carly dresses to her because she was too busy to come to us. And in the process of unloading our leggings and our Carlies for her, women were running down the sidewalk, like in front of our nail salon, like, this is you're pulling out LuLaRoe from your car. And so people are aware of it, you guys, and it's created this crazy phenomenon as obsession with women. Maybe maybe you're one of those women, and you totally get this. So that is it. So I've talked about the commission is closer to about 60%, which is amazing. And okay, so how many pieces? Also something. So if you reach out to me, send me an email. If you guys decide on the next step, or just reach out to me on Facebook, however it is that you want to find me. What I typically do is I will send you a frequently asked question form. It's kind of the bullet points we're going over today, but in just a document form. And so I will give that to you. Just kind of goes over everything. On the end of that frequently asked questions, let me show it to you. It has a link. It has my special link to sign up. Please reach out to me, though, before you click on this link. So here is the FAQs, frequently asked questions, we're going over right now. And on the last page, there's a link down here, and that's what you need to sign up. So if you decide that you are in love with this information, that you want to go forward, reach out to me. I will send you this information, also answer any questions that you have. Okay, so with that frequently asked question page document, I'm going to send you our current onboarding package, which this is the secret. This is what you want to help you with your budget and plan for this business and going forward. So it talks about, there's 3 different packages. So package number 1 is 284 pieces. It is $4,925. And then it lists what styles you get in there. So I could send it to you. Package number 2 is 382 pieces. That's $6,600. Package number 3 is 503 pieces, and that's $9,000. You can do an add-on package of 105 pieces, and that is $2,000. So what I love that LuLaRoe has done this, when I signed up late last summer, this wasn't an option. I just had to get the one package that they were offering, but now they've broken into 4,900, 6,600, and 9,000 based on your budget, which is so cool. You don't need a gigantic amount of money just to get started. I typically advise my girls to start out the lowest package, and then it doesn't come with leggings, and then add the leggings that you want into your inventory. So that I can send you if you're interested. Once we go over these frequently asked questions, I will also send you that checklist that I was telling you about while you're in the queue. So it's things to keep you occupied and busy, and there's little boxes on it that you can check. It's super great information, you guys. Like, determine your business structure that you want to be. An LLC more than likely is something that we're interested in. You get to create your business name. You get to create your business email address, and it gives you pointers on how to do that. Don't forget to set up your business bank account. Sign up with UPS My Choice, which is how you're going to get your boxes. And LuLaRoe does not charge us any shipping ever on our boxes, which is, can you imagine the cost of that? That would be. Read some books that are suggested. Discuss your business plan with your sponsor. Order your business cards. Set up your business Facebook page, and it gives you instructions on how to do that. So truly, I want you guys to know you're not alone, that I'm here to walk with you through this. That's what I'm trying to say. And so this will be very, very beneficial and very helpful. Okay, so back to our Q&A. Okay, so you do get to choose the patterns in your boxes. You don't, you guys, and this is why I'm so grateful that we don't choose our own patterns. They send us we have Patrick, our head designer. He is amazing, you guys. It came from Anthropologie, the store, the name brand Anthropologie. And so he creates these gorgeous prints that are exactly what the market is wanting at the moment. And so with LuLaRoe, they print 5,000 pieces in the same pattern, and then they retire that and they develop more. So they're constantly retiring, they're constantly developing more prints. More solids are starting to come in our boxes, which is exciting for putting outfits together. Solids and prints go really well together. So I'm so glad I don't get to pick, because I would totally butcher this and mess it up completely, and I probably wouldn't sell anything because it'd be all what I want. Everything sells. It truly does sell. We have not been stuck with anything. I think even from our initial inventory, I think everything has sold, except maybe a couple pairs of leggings. So do you choose a sizing? You get to choose your sizing. So you do get to go in and choose, like, this is a classic tee I've got on. I can go in and choose, hey, I would like 5 large classic tees. So I do get to choose that. The print, however, is an absolute complete surprise and totally fun when your boxes come every week. So okay, so how many items do you need to sell to recoup your initial investment? You need to sell about 300 items, you guys, to recoup your investment. It just depends on your pace, how fast you're able to recoup that. We make about, everyone's averages are different, but we make about $20 an item, because the average selling price is $40 just across the board with LuLaRoe. So half of that is $20 an item. Some are higher and some are lower. Leggings are a little bit lower, dresses and some other styles are a little bit higher. So most ladies are able to recoup those 300 pieces within the first 6 to 8 weeks. We were in that 6 to 8 week range. I do want to tell you guys something so super cool, and maybe I'll let Josh talk about it afterward. Do you want to talk about it? It's about the investments, you guys. So if you get, a lot of men are hesitant to let their wives do this because of the cost. But there is peace of mind with LuLaRoe. They have offered this amazing, incredible guarantee that they don't want you in the business if you don't want to be in the business. And so they will buy back. Do you want to explain it to him?
How about I do that at the end? You're got a good flow of
Josh he doesn't want to interrupt me, guys. We're going to keep going. He'll add to it in the end. But basically, it is 100% guarantee. So if you're into this business and this first month and you're like, man, this is not what I thought it would be, or it's not a good fit for my family, LuLaRoe will buy back your inventory for 100% of what you bought it for, and they will even ship it back to them for free. Like, you don't even have to pay shipping. You're not even out. So when I say that, most men are like, oh, okay, so if this is like every other business that my wife has tried and it hasn't worked, I know I can get my money back. So that's super exciting. LuLaRoe recently has just switched to a debt-free model, which is amazing. I love this so much. You can use a credit card for your initial inventory when you onboard, but after that, you need to be selling to be ordering. So you can either use your debit card or you'll get issued a LuLaRoe MasterCard. Okay, so we have immediate funding, which I don't think any other company can offer that. So say like last night, we had $1,000 open house. And so after the open house ended, we were able to go onto an app on our phone and hit get paid. And so that $1,000 went right to this MasterCard, and we turned around immediately. We placed another order. So super rad. It takes off credit card processing fees. And then we are responsible for our taxes. The customer pays for their taxes as part of their purchase, and LuLaRoe automatically calculates that based on their destination where they live. But it's so cool. That immediate funding, you guys, is amazing, especially if you know you have a bill coming up or you want to pay for groceries for your family. You know you can have a pop-up, and at the end of that pop-up, you can pay that bill or you can have those groceries like instantly. So and I can explain some more details of that. You can transfer it to your bank account if you like. You can go to an ATM and withdraw cash if you like for a fee, but you can access that. And we pretty much can use our MasterCard anywhere. Some gas stations are you got to have that pre-authorization, but we have one gas station that will run it for us. And so we just continue to go to that one gas station, but it's pretty rad, you guys. I started this business the first 5 months of it without the instant funding, and it was hard to wait for that money to hit our account. It was 4 or 5 days sometimes, and so to be able to just hit that button is changed our business a lot. Okay, so there is that guarantee that you can, even at 9 months in, if we decided to go out of business, we're not. But if we did, LuLaRoe would buy back our 1,300 piece inventory and pay the shipping to get it back to them. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yes. Okay. So how you're going to place your initial order is you are going to, LuLaRoe will call you. So you wait in the queue, and then you don't know when you're going to get your call. And then you get your call and you place they onboard you, what they call it. And you join the company, and then you place your initial order. So that initial order is one of these packages that I was just explaining to you that can be used on a credit card. And then after you do that, you get to go back and purchase anything you want with a debit. With your debit card. And so you can have as many pieces as you want to as soon as you get your call. Okay, so the additional costs, you guys, there are some additional costs for when you start up. So it's not just your onboarding package prices. It is you got to think about your racks, and you've got to budget for that. You've got to budget for what you're going to store your leggings in, your mannequin that you need to purchase. I'm trying to think a desk. Possibly you need a desk.
Shipping supplies.
We bought a Dymo, which is amazing. It's a thermal printer we use for shipping. USPS, I have links for you guys to go through the postal service to get your shipping, your boxes and your bubble mailers for free. Let's see, let me look around. But there's so many. So I don't think I printed it out. But after you sign up, I will send you with your queue checklist. I will also send you that sheet that is where we bought everything. Amazon became our friend. Amazon Prime is amazing. We bought a lot through that. So we'll be able to help you out there. But you want to budget on top of your package, I would say probably a good $800 realistically, if you're considering doing this on a larger scale, like a serious scale, not just something that's just very, very part-time. We wanted this to be a business very, very much. So we went big when we got 8 racks and, just things like that. We spent more money on. So additional, yeah, we talked about that. So yeah, shipping is free, you guys. LuLaRoe does not charge you to ship your boxes to you. And that is amazing because then we can order more inventory. So pretty cool. Okay, so hidden costs. Some of you want to know if there's any hidden costs, and there is not. There is no weird, like nickel and diming, tiny print. All they ask is that you sell 99 pieces in a 3-month period. Now, I encourage the girls on my team to order at least 33 pieces once a week so that they constantly have new inventory coming, because once you create that hype and you gain those customers, they're going to come back and they want new stuff to be able to shop from. And so what we're always striving for in our shop is to get to 10 items. This is just something we've chose for ourselves, but to get to 10 items in each style and each size so that our customers have a wide selection. Anyway, and those continuous boxes help coming every week. So 33 pieces a month is all you need to sell. It's super simple. I mean, over the whole month, that's not a pie in the sky, really hard thing to reach. So, yeah, so that's pretty much all that I have for you guys. I kind of kept it pretty bland so that you can ask questions, and I would love to hear your questions if you have any questions. And I'll try and think of things that maybe I left out that are pertinent too. Josh is here as well. Is there anything you wanted to add to that? I'll share.
Just going back to the initial investment, like we were talking about on the scariness factor of investing all that money, I was kind of skeptical in the beginning because that was a ton of money to invest. And then we started watching videos of other people. And if you guys invest in the inventory and you go into this thing like sold out and swinging and just wanting to be your best or whatever, I think that we were only like, what, a month to 6 weeks after we, so to say we got our inventory and then 6 weeks later, we had already sold more than what we took to purchase the inventory. But what we did is instead of paying off our inventory, we just keep investing back in our inventory until we get to the inventory numbers that we want to see. And that's going to be a number that will be, that's a personal number between you and what you want. I mean, not everybody's going to want a 10,000 inventory. Not, you know, some people want 1,000, some people might want 5,000, whatever. That's what you guys need to figure out as a wholesaler yourself, is what is your comfortable number. And then once I think you hit that comfortable number, it's easier to maintain and you can start paying yourself really well.
Yeah, you can. Because honestly, like even 9 months into the business, guys, we haven't taken a profit. We have paid for like birthday parties and swim lessons and things like that, and grocery trip here and there, which is amazing. It feels so good. Dinner out for my family is such a treat after not being able to afford it for 12 years. It's going to start making me cry, but it's just simple things like that we've been blessed with. But we haven't like taken half of what we've made or sold in a month yet. And we're 9 months in because our inventory isn't quite where we want it to be. So when you start this business, I think it would be a huge service to tell you, be prepared to not take a paycheck or take an income for many months. Because otherwise, if you just deplete what you purchase in your initial inventory, you're not going to have anything and anything new coming in, and you'll have a smaller inventory, and then you won't be able to sell anything because nothing new is coming in. So figure out, I can help you as your sponsor too. I would love to help you figure out how many pieces you want in your inventory. A cool, fun trick is to add your inventory, and this worked for us. So add your total pieces of inventory. Say you have 900 pieces of inventory, you added 0 to that. And that's typically what you could sell if your calendar is booked and you're investing in reordering your new inventory. So 900 pieces would give you about $9,000 in sales, which would give you about $4,500 a month profit. Before taxes.
That's
so
awesome.
Don't forget to take out taxes, but it's amazing, you guys. It is such an incredible opportunity. So that's really good to mention. Hey, be prepared. This business I think the two things that we were surprised with, that we weren't really expecting, was how much work this was going to be. Remember, you're buying into your own business. You are a business owner now, and you go some nights sleeping on just a few hours of sleep, because you're up late shipping after the kids go to bed, or just doing whatever. It is we're learning better how to set a schedule, but it has taken us 9 months to be able to do that. So be prepared for a lot of hard work, and be prepared to not take a profit for a while, for many months. Those two things we were very surprised with.
But the business it's what you want to make it. If you want to make it a 5-hour a week adventure, or like she said earlier, a 50 or 60 hour a week adventure, you get the time invested is definitely returned. So don't think that if you work 40 hours at it and you're going to be like, well, I didn't get anything for 40 hours. You will definitely get a huge return. So whatever you put into it, you will get back. We've chose to make this like a full-fledged income business deal. And so we put anywhere from 50 to 60, 65 hours a week on top of all of our other stuff. But it's very fruitful for us. Like, we are getting traction, and we are moving and growing in an incredible rate. So don't be discouraged that it's going to take time, because it's whatever you put in it, you definitely get back at it.
And I think we talk a lot in our weekly trainings, you guys. So if you join my team, we do weekly Monday webinars on our team. They're always recorded. So if you're working during the day, you'll be able to watch them. But we talk a lot about dreaming in our team, and we talk about being intentional with our time so that we can actually achieve those dreams, not just talking about them. And this business, you guys, for us, has opened up just so many opportunities. My husband wants to leave his job. Like, he would rather be serving women and shipping leggings than doing his job. And it's an actual possibility. It is a real possibility. I'm already out earning him. I have since 8 weeks of business. I've been continually making more than he has. So it's a great second income right now for us. And it's an exciting door eventually that we'll get to walk through, and he will get to leave his job and hopefully come home and work with us sometime this year. That's what our goal is. And he wants to be a stay-at-home dad to the 3 girls and running, and I definitely could use him. So he's a great assistant. Another tip of advice is have somebody, a daughter, a husband, a sister, a mom, somebody who can sit with you guys, sit beside you, help you run a live sale, help you ship packages, help you just do the things that you need help. You will need help. This business will be so hard. Just honestly speaking, if you go into it thinking that you can do it all, because there are so many moving parts to this that you will get tired, and you will get exhausted, and you will need somebody to step up and be able to help you out. So that's also key. So be sure you've got that at least one person. Maybe it's a teenager that will work for LuLaRoe, work for free clothes, or, something that you will need help. The more help you have, the better you will do. And a supportive spouse, guys. That's why I've got Josh on this call, because a supportive spouse makes all the difference in the world. I really, truly believe that it is a make it or break it item. And I know that he wasn't 1,000% on board in the beginning. I don't know. Why don't you talk about that? I'm not going to put words into your mouth.
So yeah, in the beginning, I was very like I hit on earlier, it was a huge cost, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of money. Is this really going to work out? And I was questionable, and I thought, okay, well, we'll give it a whirl and see how it goes. And we hit the ground running, and it's been very successful from the beginning. But what I have noticed is the more successful we get, the busier we get, the more help we need. Some people, you get on the internet, you see these crazy boutiques and stuff, and they have like staff because they're cranking out so much stuff. We're not there. We don't have staff. We have what you see right here. And
3 girls.
And 3 girls. And they chip in and they help out a lot. So, but what I realized is seeing the stress on her and the workload on her, but also saw the passion she had for the business. And so I thought, well, whatever I could take over and whatever I could help would help that passion continue on and be contagious to other girls and other women and whatnot. So I try to help her in every way I can, from shipping to live sales to not even necessarily business stuff, but taking over the cooking and cleaning the house and doing laundry, just anything I can take off of Christine's shoulders to help her put into the business we get back in whatever inventory or whatever, the more success we have. So if you had, like she said,
just being able to go to bed at a decent time.
Yeah. If you have a spouse that's willing to help, or a sister or kids or whatever, that is definitely a huge part of this. Because I don't think I think you could, as one person, do this as a whole, but you're gonna drown really fast.
It'll be really hard.
It'll be really hard to see the benefits of it. But if you have someone that can help you out here and there and just be supportive and take over on some things, I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's turned out pretty well for us.
And that's on a day-to-day. Like just to have that relationship is beneficial and amazing. But also know that when you join, if you choose me as your sponsor, if this is something that you can see doing, know that you're joining a super amazingly positive team. Like our team is called Team Salt and Light, and we named it that for a reason, just so that we could go out to the community and be this salt and light. This world has so much darkness in it, you guys, and just to belong to a team that is full of positivity and light, and just hearts. Our girls on our team have hearts that they just want to help, and all 12, 13 of us run our businesses differently. We all do it differently. We all do it for different reasons. Our motivations are different. And so you have this melting pot of support and help and love that if you're frustrated with, you can't get your labels to print, go to our team page. Someone surely has struggled with printing, shipping labels as well. Just questions. It's so nice. We have a Facebook group. That's what I'm referring to.
It's a good resource.
We're active in that Facebook group all the time. Our team is active. I am proud of how active our team is, how involved in our lives we are. Some of our team members are becoming very, very best friends. They don't even live in the same state. This community, this tribe is incredible. So just know that if you do choose me, you do get, and him, you do get a team of positive ladies. Good. So anything else that you want to add to this? We've pretty much talked about our surprises, kind of just the nuts and bolts of how this works. Let's open it up. Let you guys ask some questions. So please shoot. If you have questions, just unmute your mic and ask away. Hello, Himani. Am I saying your name right? It's beautiful. Okay, you came in late, but I asked how much you started. You asked how much you started with. Yes. Okay, so we covered that cost, like love. It's somewhere like, are you talking inventory or are you talking startup costs? Both. Okay, so inventory. So I will.
It was like 300 pieces, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just a little over 300 pieces.
320 pieces, I think, is what we started with.
Heather, I would love to. Yes, love. We started with about 300 pieces. Our onboarding package was about 5,600, 5,500, somewhere around there, and then about $800 in additional costs for supplies. So that's where we started, guys. And then we were committed to, hey, if we want any more than that, we got to get out there and we got to start selling, or have people come to us and start selling. And so after every party, we turn around, we order more. So that was our inventory and our startup costs. The packages these days, you have choices. You have 3 choices. We did not have any choices. We didn't really talk about the LuLaRoe culture or anything else either. So let us know if you guys want us to hit on that, because the company is incredible too. So they give us 3 choices now. So a $4,900 package, that's 284 pieces. A $6,600 package, that's 382 pieces. A $9,000 package, that's 503 pieces. And then an add-on package of leggings and a dress of 105 pieces, and that's $2,000. So typically what I say, if you can muster up the $4,900, if you can get that together, start with that package and then add on what you think will sell. So we knew we wanted kids leggings. We've got 3 girls, but some of our girls on our team, they don't have kids. So they wanted to invest more in the women's, the one size and the tall and curvy leggings. So you have that freedom to purchase after you order your initial package, to purchase whatever you want. And it's at wholesale.
I think too, like once you purchase the whole, like the big package, you can turn around like that same day and go back in and order what you're missing or whatever you want. So you don't have to wait. It's like once you do that initial onboard, you're good to go to make all the orders you want.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's super exciting. Okay, so that's how much we started with. I hope that helped, Himani. I hope that helped you out, love. Heather, can you tell us about bonuses? Okay, so super exciting. Like super, super exciting, you guys. When we started, there was this huge, like everyone was joining LuLaRoe for the huge, ridiculous bonus checks. And I'm not going to lie, some of my upline I've been to training shared their bonus checks, and they're very, very big. But they have been in this business like more money than you could even stomach. Like I didn't even think that was possible in life, especially from a business like this. It's not corporate. And so,
Okay.
good,
You're
girl.
welcome.
Good. Let us know if you have any more questions, okay? So bonuses have changed. They used to be, okay, so this is why they no longer take credit cards either after your initial inventory purchase. So they used to be that you would get your bonus as a leader. So when you become a sponsor after you have one person under you, which means you get 5%, and you still get your 5% if you sell 75 pieces a month, okay? So you get 5% of whatever these girls sell underneath of you. Then when you get to 10 girls, you become a trainer, and then the requirements go up from there. I'm not going to go into detail because I think that it will confuse you, but and I can share that with you if you're interested later on. So you become a trainer, and then you become a mentor, and then you become a coach, and then you become a mentor, which is the highest rank. So 3 or 4 years in the business of really working it like a business, you guys could become coaches and mentors. Like, that's a real possibility, and it's exciting to be able to reach for that. So since LuLaRoe has gone to what they were seeing, which was a problem, is these sponsors and trainers were getting 5% of whatever their girls ordered wholesale. Okay, so whatever they ordered wholesale, we were getting our 5%, and our bonus checks were points in the pool. It was pretty complicated, but they were pretty big. But then what it led to was garages full of LuLaRoe, and people weren't selling it. They were just purchasing it, and then it was sitting in their garage, and then their upline got bonus incentives and perks. So they've switched it around to where you can't use a credit card because they don't want you to be in debt. LuLaRoe is a debt-free company. They truly believe that you will be more successful if you do not take out a lot of debt to start this business, and it's so true, you guys. And so now our bonus checks, we have to work harder for them because they have switched to a sales-based compensation for leaders instead of what is purchased, which is so much better for the company. It's so much better for us. Our checks right now we're going through that transition as of July 1st. So they're going to dip a little bit until a lot of people are leaving the business too. You'll see a lot of going out of business, and I don't want that to cause you fear or discourage you from joining. It's because they've switched to this new system, and we really have to hustle as leaders for our bonuses now. And some girls are just like, I'm out. That's too much work. That's more work than I want. So that's why you're seeing a lot of going out of business sales or signs possibly, but don't let it discourage you. I think after I talked to my sponsor, and I think after the first of the year, it's really going to turn around. So January 2018, a lot of people that maybe weren't in it for the right reasons are going to be out of business. And then those of us that are left are in it to grow healthy, successful businesses. So that's the bonus. Excuse me. That's kind of the bonus plan, Heather, in a nutshell. Basically, when you get somebody under you, and I can help you, if I get to be your sponsor, I get to help you prepare you for people to sign up underneath of you too. And it's so darn exciting. It's so exciting. And so you get 5%, Levy, of everything that they sell. You get 5%. So, and our team is about 13. We don't have a crazy big team right now. So what do you mean by sponsor? Okay, so sponsor, we are sponsors because we have more than one person under us. So as soon as your friend or your sister says, hey, I want to do that too, you're rocking your business and I see you having fun and I want that for myself, they join under you, which we all are given a special link. And so I will send you that special link if you choose that you want to sign up under me. And so you'll all get a special link, and once somebody submits their application using your special link, you become a sponsor. You are now responsible for helping them to grow their businesses. So please don't take on anybody as a sponsor if you're not prepared for that too, because you owe them. You owe that to them to not leave them out hanging by themselves to figure this out. You owe that to them to train. When we got about 3 girls under us, we started weekly webinars, and LuLaRoe gives you the freedom as leaders to do whatever you want. They give us a ton of training. Like, you guys will never ever be short on training ever. They put it into this website for us that's just for us, and they have tons and tons of training webinars that are from the top leaders in the company. It's so beneficial. You will learn. I have notebooks full of notes. And then home office webinar will also happen on Tuesday mornings. And so as a team, somebody in our team will record it live in our Facebook page. So if you're working, you can still get those home office webinars every week, but it's typically updating us on things to come. New releases, shipping times, queue wait times, things like that. They also have a QB webinar on Mondays. So once you enter the queue, which is that first wait time of 8 to 12 weeks, you don't have to pay anything during that time. They create webinars just for you guys to help you. So you'll have our checklist to kind of help keep you on track, but you'll also be able to get a taste of what LuLaRoe is like and what you could be expecting. Okay. Oh, I love your questions, girlfriend. What about advertising and bringing in new customers? How do you get the word out? Do you do that on your own, or does LuLaRoe take care of the advertising? You are on your own, girlfriend. You are. Do not. LuLaRoe is like, they have given us all the tools to succeed, but they're not going to do it for us. And please understand that me as your sponsor, I can't do it for you either. I want it so bad for you, but you got to put in the time and the effort. And so you're responsible for your own advertising. But that's where our team comes in handy, because when you're in the queue and you start creating your Instagram account and your business Facebook page and your VIP page, we have paperwork to help you do that. So don't feel overwhelmed. Don't worry about the logistics of how to do that. Not right now. But you will be able to feed off of each other and get ideas on how to advertise. But it's pretty simple, guys. It's pretty simple. Like when you like this outfit. Okay. So this outfit, it's a classic tee and a Lola, which is darling, right? I bought it from one of my girls on my team, and I'm getting ready to carry the style. This is an outfit that gets attention. When I'm at the pool with the kids, or when I'm getting groceries, it's usually when I have a million things on my mind, someone will stop me and say, that is so cute. Yeah, and
I'll add to that here.
Okay, go for it.
So the best advertising is to wear the clothes. Like, we don't go out a whole lot, but when we do go out, her and I go out like for a date night, or even if you're just going to grocery shopping or Costco or whatever, we get stopped probably 3 times. I would say at least 3 times. And then they don't care about me because I'm a guy, but they see what she's wearing right here, the clothing and the style or whatever, and they just do that whole, I love it, everything. And every time we go to Costco or Target or whatever, you're handing out business cards. You're constantly having out business. So that's your best advertising, is when you guys get in the queue or whatever, get your business cards.
Order rolling. Like 1,000 business cards, because you will go through them.
They're gone like that. Trust me. So that is one of your best advertising tools, is if you wear the clothes and you wear the clothes that are eye-catching, like the bright yellow that she's got, and bright orange. People are just brought to that, and you're just like this all day long. Business cards, business cards, business cards. So, sorry to interrupt there.
It's so fun. That's good. It's good to hear it from you. So the advertising is simple, girlfriend. It is so incredibly simple. Like Josh said, you wear the clothes every single day. When new boxes come, you're buying at wholesale, so you can snatch a few pieces for yourself and be okay. But wear the pieces. I fortunately love all of the styles, so I wear all the styles, which means I sell a lot of the styles. And then have your business cards ready, and the other form of advertising, post on social media every single day. I have done this since October 16th when I launched my business, you guys. So for over 8 months, I have posted on Instagram, which is linked to my LuLaRoe Facebook page, every single day for 8 months. And so people you become a household name too with that LuLaRoe when you're in front of them every single day, especially if you're wearing a smile and something pretty. But our real life comes out, like me at the pool with the kids. I snap a photo, I share that with on Instagram. And so I think that that's really cool. You get to be your authentic self with this business, and that's what you want. You don't want to be stuck in the comparison trap and trying to be anybody else that you see on Instagram and LuLaRoe. You get to just be you, and you get to do you. And the faster our girls grasp that concept, they just fly. They fly with this business because they have permission. We have given permission for them to just be themselves, be mom, be tired some days, be, you know, your hair is going all different directions and there's popsicle stuck to you or whatever it is, there's baby spit, you know, people they just want to relate. They just want someone to relate to. So if you're dressed in these cute clothes and you love your business and you're working it, it's just so cool. You build your own tribe. You will build your own tribe, and it's life changing. Like, I can't wait till we hit the go live button in our Facebook or VIP group, because we know on the other side of that is this amazing tribe of people that we love and that love us. So it's pretty rad. Thank you, Hamani. I love this dress too. It's a Lola, girlfriend. Oh, did you?
There you go.
Yeah. See, you're a tribe that goes way back. We love that tribe too. So welcome, honey. I do want to say, you guys, we are only in the United States right now. And I say this because I realize some of you might be from Dead is Dumb. So you can only, we can only ship to the US right now, and we can only sign up, you're in California, good girl. You can only sign up, from consultants in the US. So I think we're going to have a good Australia following once they branch out, but not yet.
They're telling us, you know, through the trainings and stuff that it's coming. They're working on it. They know that it's an issue and they want to get it out there worldwide, and they're working on it.
And they want to be in Canada so bad.
And trust me, you'll be busy enough doing United States that you won't need it right now.
That's right.
Any other questions?
I love it. Yeah, ask away, you guys. This video will be shared to YouTube too, so don't be afraid to. It's good information. It's helping out a lot of people.
Jeopardy music.
Josh says we need Jeopardy music or something playing in the background. I love it. Let's just talk about how this has changed our family. Like, how has it changed? Because our girls getting involved, they are 12, 9, and 3. And our girls having this business in our home is probably the biggest surprise that we were, bonus that we were expecting. So, like, what has it done for our family?
I think it's brought us closer in a couple different ways, family dynamic wise. Like, Zoe and I, we do inventory. So like when new shipments and stuff come in, we get excited because I know that I get to hang out with her and we get to sit down and go over the inventory and see all the new cool lines and everything and take care of it and enter it into the system. And then Christine takes it and puts it on the shelves and makes it look nice. And Grace is our little styling diva, so to speak. She likes to go around and style up new outfits and stuff, and she likes to dress the Frank or mannequin. Frank. So she's always putting new styles and new dresses and shirts on the mannequin, and then Tennessee just runs around in cute clothes all day.
She does. The 3-year-old looks really cute in the kids line. She is our biggest advertiser, but it's so neat, you guys, for our girls to see this business in our home, to see strangers coming in our home every week for pop-ups, and to be able to serve them.
Yeah.
What?
I was just going to say the byproduct of selling LuLaRoe too is when we have people come in our shop, they feel safe here, and so they open up about other issues in their life, and so you're able to be the salt and light to them, and you're able to help them through maybe a difficult time. Like we've had a couple people come in that, you know, like 8 hours before they came in our shop, they were I want to say diagnosed cancer free or whatever, so they had huge life-changing things, and we were able to help them feel more beautiful or whatever by shopping and sell clothes and able to just help them through a difficult time in their life and be the shoulder for them to be on. I guess I don't know how else to say that, but it's just you just think that you're out there selling clothes at wholesale retail. You're out there selling clothes to retail, but realistically, you're going to open up your life to many more things, and it's just a blessing if that's what you're looking for.
It's a ministry, you guys, and
it's
an amazing ministry. You think that they're coming to pick up a pair of leggings and all they want is your shoulder, and sometimes they're a stranger that just wants your shoulder. That's why our heart has gone to
fundraising.
Because we do love it so much. So much.
So
it has blessed our life so much.
I don't know what that means.
It's okay. So anyway, it's exciting. It's exciting because you get to reach people that you would have never, ever, ever, ever imagined. Do not worry about saturation, guys. We have 5 retailers in a 2-block radius of our neighborhood.
I can see 2 from where I'm sitting right now in my office.
So please do not worry that this is becoming oversaturated. A lot of people are going out of business. Remember what I talked to you about our leadership benefits switching to sales-based compensation instead of what they purchase. So a lot of people are going out.
But your inventory is different.
Our inventory is all different.
Everybody's different.
And we share customers, and we're totally okay with sharing customers. So it's pretty cool like that. You do not have to be in competition. Like it's not, that's probably my favorite part. There's no competition. Like there just is not any, how cool is it to be able to have a pop-up and not be in competition for sales or rank or anything. There's just, there's a huge community of women here to help you and just lift you up and not compete with you. So it's super exciting. That's just so don't worry about saturation, guys. I don't even buy into that, not for a second. Another piece of advice I would say is keep your blinders up. Stay out of the comparison trap. You just keep doing your thing. You just go forward, and you may not know at all what you're doing, but you just hold confident to what it is you've made up your mind to, and you keep doing your thing. Like we are signing up for LuLaRoe, and this is going to work, and I am going to keep my blinders on right here. This is all I can see. And that's so important. And
training we did a couple of weeks ago for our team, I won't go too deep in it, but just as a kind of a general for you guys, if you're thinking about starting, is you have to come in and set some small goals for yourself. That helps keep the momentum going. This is definitely a momentum business. So what's strange is you'll set these goals and you're going to hit them like that. And you're going to think, wait a minute, that was a really big goal. Maybe I should go bigger. So then you give yourself a little bit bigger goal. And then like 6 weeks or a month or 2 months goes by and you're like, wait a minute, I just hit that goal too. And then you start scratching your head and like, well, maybe I got to have a whole goal, like pay off my house or something. And then it'll happen very quickly. Trust me.
Or cars
or whatever. So if you get into the business, kind of have a plan, give yourself some goals to hit, and it'll keep you with that momentum. It'll give you that momentum you need the day in and day out to hit where you're going.
Yeah. And I think with our backgrounds, Hamani, I just read your question, your next one. I love that you're asking questions. Please feel free. It would be really boring without you. So I think Dave Ramsey's baby steps prepared us to succeed at this business. Now, because you're so used to working for that baby step, and so you're focused, and I know a lot of you get that. I do want to give you reassurance that most of our team is Dead is Dumb followers, Dave Ramsey followers. So there's so many women on our team that most are just like you. So some advice that's a great question. So based on your baby steps and where you're at, I'm not sure what step you're on right now, love, it's going to pause your baby steps because you're starting a business. So be prepared. If you choose to go forward, I wouldn't wait because I see the amazing income it has given us, even though we're still investing in our inventory. That's our choice. We had a month where we cruise qualified. We sold $12,000 in a month, you guys, which means we would have pocketed $6,000, but we chose to put that back into our business. That is an insane amount of money. Like before on one income, we would be working for that $6,000 for probably 18 months to 2 years. So the fact that we could just bust it out and do it in 1 month was amazing. So be prepared. Starting a business is a lot of work. There is a lot of upfront costs. You've got your advertising, your business cards, your gift certificates that you're going to print. It just costs money. And so don't think that you're going to come into this and that you're going to automatically be going forward on your baby steps. You're probably going to have to pause, maybe go backwards temporarily before you get that snowball going and you can go forward. Okay. But it's totally possible. I think it's a great vehicle for getting out of debt and achieving those things.
That's like I was saying, is like, if you set your goals, if you sign up and you become a part of it, and you make, say it's your baby steps, or I want to be in baby step 3 by the end of the year. I want to be in baby step 4 by the end of the year.
Gosh,
dude, you're going to fly through those so fast if you're productive and you keep that momentum going. I mean, from our standpoint of it, we started it back in October last year. And after the 9 months we've gone through, I constantly think, why didn't we find this sooner? And why didn't we start this sooner? Because it would have just propelled us so much further along.
Yeah.
It would have just been awesome.
Yeah.
But that's, again, that is a personal decision you guys have to think about. You have to take time to pray about that or whatever. And that's ultimately, that's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
We are not going to step in and be like, oh yeah, you need to stop doing whatever you're doing right now and sign up today.
Yeah. Because we love Dave. We love the
do.
baby steps. We love what it has given us. Gave us our 3rd baby, and she was a goal for us. And so those baby steps, you just never forget. They're always great. And with every goal, we go back to our baby steps and where we should be. But seriously, like paying off the mortgage, you guys, that's like a 5-year thing. And so in 5 years, we're going to be, there's not even any baby steps for where we're going to be. So hopefully that's based on our goals and our dreams. You're paying off, you're almost debt free in the next 7 months. Good girl. We do have some girls that were so close to being debt free on our team that chose to start up LuLaRoe. I don't think they regret it. I think that it has been amazing, but it is a switch. It is, it is a switch. It is something like adoption or having a baby or getting married. Those big things, starting a business is right in there with them. So I don't want to mislead you and say, oh, this is the greatest thing. You're still going to be able to go forward on your baby steps. It won't be necessarily right away. Okay. You'll just pause it for temporarily and then you'll go. So you'll just have to decide, love, if that's, what your time frame is and if this is something that works into it. This is a business, I will tell you, we just partnered with Disney last month, and the sales, because we partnered with Disney, LuLaRoe did, have gone through the roof. Like, Disney doesn't just partner with anybody. They came to LuLaRoe and said, hey, we want to partner with you. And it's been a 2-year in the making. They're signed on for at least 2 years. It could be, if this works really well, potentially long-term, like permanently long-term. So, there is great, I think personally, women's clothing is a great way. Some people might disagree, but me, honestly, I think it's a great investment. I think investing in LuLaRoe has been an amazing investment, especially when you can't go wrong. Like, they'll buy back your stuff if you decide you want to leave and go out of business. But where else can you get, guys, we did calculated, and after our hours we put in, we calculated we made $153 an hour.
No, it was way more than that. It was almost 300.
It was, but then we had to reorder what we sold. So it was over $300 an hour we made in sales. And then after we reordered our inventory that we sold, it came down to $153 an hour.
I don't know too many 9-to-5 jobs out there that pay you $150 an hour.
That's insane. There's a lot of hard work. I don't want to mislead you and think that, that just happens. It doesn't just happen. You promote your sales. You hand out flyers. You wear the clothes. You go to Target. One girl joined my team from Target in the dollar spot. I had no idea who she was. Now I love her. But yeah, she joined our team. And so you do all those things and the success follows. It seriously does follow you when you're doing everything right. So it helps.
There's got to be more questions.
Come on, girls. I see you all on here. You got to have more questions. We're like really good open books too. So this is a perfect time to ask questions.
Uh-oh.
I heard a crash.
Yeah, somebody fell.
I dropped my phone.
Oh.
I mean, like face down to the ground. Yeah.
Oh no.
At least it wasn't in the dishwater.
That's right.
Okay, so I had my sister and her friend come over today.
Yeah.
And
who are we talking to? Who is this, love?
This is Angela.
Okay.
I didn't sell anything at my live sale last night. I did sell stuff today.
Yeah.
But it is sitting. I don't know. I couldn't get my sister's debit card to process. I put in her billing information and it didn't go through. It went through, but then it said error.
Hang on, baby. This is like a team. Angela is my newest on board, you guys. So say hi to her. But Angela, if you send me a message, Pumpkin, or even a text message, I'll be able to help you with this.
Okay.
Or go to our team page, love.
Okay.
Okay. Because
All
this
right.
is kind of for Q&A, just for those that are thinking about
Okay.
it. Okay. But I'm glad you're here with us.
Yes, thank you.
Is
You're welcome.
Hamani related to you?
Who? No.
No. Okay. She said hi, Angela, in the comments, and I was like, "Do you guys know each other? How fun is that?" Okay. So, any other questions before we end this webinar, you guys? Please reach out. Please know that you can reach out to us. Our email is LuLaRoe ChristineTeigen@gmail.com, and you can send us questions. And if it's too late at night, we'll respond in the morning. I will respond. I'm usually up at 5 a.m. to work before the girls wake up. So yeah, other than that, I think we've shared just about everything. You need to find a good sponsor. And then we'll kind of walk you through the next steps. So you just got to reach out and let us know. We'll be praying for you, Hamani, on your debt-free time frame. That is so super exciting. We definitely do not want LuLaRoe to hold you up, but it's something just to enhance and add to your life and help getting there. Be debt-free and faster than 7 months, baby. I'm just saying, it's a real possibility. So, okay, you guys, I'm going to let y'all go. We're going to end this. If nobody else has any questions, we're looking all over the place. And we will post this to, go ahead and post it to YouTube too. So, have a good day. Oh, wait, do we have something? Okay, that sounds good.
Perfect.
Email us, girl. We will, we'll talk to y'all later. Actually, let me write down, hang on, let me write my email in the comments so you can see. And then you can screenshot it or do whatever you want with it. Oh, I needed to put everyone. We're still learning how to get this down, guys. Bear with us. There we go. So there is our email address. Can y'all see that? And that's a good place. Things tend to get lost on Facebook. Messages and things like that. It goes to all these crazy folders that we have to really hunt to try and find. So if you send us an email, that is your best bet. We can communicate the bestest with you that way. So we love you. We love you. We love you. It was so fun to hang out with you. Have a good day, you guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.